Guten Tag, Damen und Herren. Welcome to Wabash Catch TV's presentation of Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this beautiful Friday, October 13th. Friday the 13th.
Yep.
Does that freak you out? Are you a big...
Not overly superstitious about that sort of thing.
You know, what are you overly superstitious about?
I've sat with the same jersey when the Bears win, the same shirt that I've been wearing.
Well...
I already know what next week's shirt is, or this weekend's shirt is.
Well, that, I guess the...
I haven't had to worry about that lately.
What?
Wearing the same shirt as what I had on when the Bears won the last game. So.
Yeah,
that was a long time in the making.
This Sunday, you're really going to be wearing something, aren't you?
Yeah, I actually got a shirt.
What did you wear last Sunday?
It was actually a brand new Bear shirt. Me and my son both got a new Bear shirt. We were outgrowing our other ones, and
well, there you go.
Now we both got new shirts.
Well, you know, I got to tell you that you're supposed to outgrow your.
Well, my son outgrow his, but
when you're 4,
I didn't outgrow mine. I just needed a new one.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday the 13th, and I'm also wearing clothing today to try to
change the fortunes.
Change the fortunes of the Fighting Illini, the Illini in Maryland this weekend. Hopefully they'll come back from Maryland.
I'm sure you've looked already, but what is the line on the game? Just out of curiosity.
It's 14
okay.
and
so
a half.
Two touchdowns. All right.
Yeah, it's 2 touchdowns and also rain. So this is going to be a great day for a passing game. Huh?
Yeah.
And our running back's not back yet. So, and the other running back is out for the year.
And you're going to go to Maryland and watch this.
I'm going to Maryland. That's exactly right.
All right.
That's exactly right. As you're watching this right now, I'm on a plane.
Okay.
Plane takes off at 9 a.m. Friday morning. I'm there. Well, all right. Now we're shooting it early. I'm sorry, folks. Shooting this on Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Since you'll be flying on a plane.
I'll be flying on a plane on Friday morning. So they're. Wish me all the luck in the world.
You'll need it.
I will need it. What's going on in and around the area today? Actually, a little bit going on in the area today. A few things I can tell you about. The Full Armor in Olney. I'm not even sure where the Full Armor in Olney is. I know where the one in Louisville is. But the one in Olney, do you know where the Full Armor in Olney is?
I do not. I'm not even sure what it is.
That's the school. That's Darren Bailey's school up here in Louisville. Apparently, they opened one in Olney this year.
It's a school?
It is a
for
school,
kids?
like a charter school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we open schools?
Yes.
And we just name it what we want?
If you like. What would you name your school?
I have no idea.
I'll let you think on that for a minute. Yeah, you cogitate on that, and I'll tell you this. It's a women's safety seminar at the Full Armor in Olney, 5 o'clock this afternoon. Let's see, the seminar is from 5 to 7. It's not self-defense class. It is a situational awareness presentation. Cost is by donation, and participants are asked to bring an item to be donated to event partner Swan, which I believe is Southwestern something or other. That's just a guess. I don't know. And I presume an item to be donated to event partner would be a food item.
Lots of assumptions going on right now.
Yeah, I'm assuming a lot.
There's a lot going on.
I don't know where first of all, I don't know where the school is.
And we might be donating to Swans.
Might be donating Swan food.
Exactly.
Bring some corn seed. I don't know.
Sounds legit. Bring canned corn. So that way, if it's a Swan, you feed it. If not, it's a donation to Southwest area.
A bag of popcorn.
Okay. Is that good for birds? I didn't think birds were supposed to do popcorn.
Is that right? I don't know. I can you not? I thought it was rice that was.
No, maybe it is rice.
Yeah, because rice swells up. Popcorn doesn't swell up unless it's heated.
Okay.
I don't know.
Lots of assumption going on.
It says bring an item, so do bring an item. You can go, if you want no more information. However, you can give them a call 665-4441. They'll tell you what to bring. They'll help you out. Also, flu shot clinic. That boy, they are all over the place right now. I've already gotten my flu shot. You were going to get one. Did you end up getting?
I have not.
You have not. Okay, flu shot clinic. This is a great opportunity for you. Going on right now at the Clay County Health Department. Department going to be having a drive-through flu shot clinic from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Again, that is at the Health Department in Flora. What's going on Saturday? Saturday, October 15th. Now, this is interesting. Again, this one I know where it is. And this is a 2-day full armor thing. This is, I don't know what to tell you, Lucas.
Is this one in Albany or is this the one in Louisville?
This one's in Louisville.
Okay, so we're back over here.
It's at 8:30 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday. There will be it's a active shooter awareness and prevention and sex crimes against children seminar.
That is a lot.
That's what I read that exactly how it's read. There will be an active shooter awareness and prevention and sex crimes against children seminar on Saturday and Sunday at the Full Armor Louisville Gym. Saturday's class 8:30 to 12:30. Sunday's class from 1 to 5. So at 2 different times. Cost is $30 for this one. You might give the same place a phone call if you'd like more information, 665-4441. So there you have that. What else going on today, ladies and gentlemen? Jeff Ruriton's hosting their monthly breakfast today from 7 a.m. until 9 a.m. Cost is by donation. Let's see what's on the menu. It is sausage, yum, biscuits and gravy, yum. As well as hash browns, scrambled eggs, pancakes, and drinks. You've been up to you ever had the Rurton's food in Jeff other than Frontier Days?
I have not. I know they do it all the time, so it must be good.
They do an outstanding job. Howard and Bev and all the gang there, they do really a fine job. That is 7 to 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. What else going on, ladies and gentlemen? Food distribution at the Grace Church of the Nazarene in Salem. First come, first serve. This is Saturday morning from 8:30 until 9. Distribution begins at 8:30. Pull up your vehicle, pop the trunk. Volunteers will place food items inside. So healthy for everybody.
I like that idea. I wish Walmart would do that without charging me.
That's the thing. Walmart will do that.
They will do that.
They will. You can drive up and you pop the trunk. They'll put food in there.
They expect payment, though.
They want you to pay them.
I can't just drive off. Thank you. See?
Thanks.
See you next week.
We'll see you. Have a great day. No, that's not going on. Sherry Chapel for Profancic they're having a benefit for her Saturday afternoon. This is, it doesn't say where. It will be a $10 meal, includes pulled pork, coleslaw, baked beans, and chips. It doesn't say where this is going to be. So if you're in Salem or in the Salem area, you probably can find it. Please join them in their fundraiser to help with medical bills as well as and travel in her fight against cancer. Pork steak dinner.
Pork steak dinner. You don't catch them much.
Saturday, huh?
You don't catch a pork steak dinner much.
Did you realize how hard your head turned when I said pork steak?
Well, you don't catch that one very often. You get the pulled pork because that's the easiest. But you don't get many pork steak
dinners.
Pork
steak dinner's good.
Yeah.
I like pork steak. Free will offering. This is at the 311 West Missouri Avenue in Sandoval. Sandoval. Meal includes pork steak, baked beans, potatoes, applesauce, dessert, and drink. Dine in or drive through, carry out, however you want to do this. Proceeds go to the Knights of Columbus Charities, and they appreciate your support.
Great.
That'd be. When's the last time you had a good pork steak?
Oh, we cook them quite a bit. My wife likes them. My kids like them, so we cook pork steak.
How do you marinate your pork steak?
We season them, and then we grill them, and then finish with a little barbecue sauce.
Okay, so yours are barbecue pork steak. See, I do a marinated pork steak from. It's a recipe passed down through the generations. This one has been used in the Dickey family for like 70 or 80 years.
I like it.
90 years. Yeah, it's really.
Is it grilled?
Yeah, grilled, but it's not barbecue.
Yeah.
You don't use barbecue sauce. It's a mustard, pineapple.
Sounds delicious. Yeah, sounds good.
Vinegar mix. Yeah. It's really fine and does a nice job.
I'd be down for that.
The Rusty Reel Jam is this weekend. Rusty Reel Bar and Boatyard. It's a 3-day concert event up on Lake Sarah. I had a picture of who all was playing there, and I forgot to put it up there, so I'll see if I can't grab that picture. You looking to go to a concert this weekend?
I am busy Saturday. I have a rib cook-off on Saturday.
This is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Okay.
So yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Blackberry Smoke is the one I wanted to see.
That I've heard you talk about them
They
before.
are yesterday. The other ones I really don't give a rip about.
You just don't know about them yet.
I do know about them. Big and Rich, Friday night.
Like the actual Big and Rich?
Big and Rich.
Wow, they're still around?
I bet.
Wow. I didn't know they were still around.
Wait a minute. You're wondering if Big and Rich is still around. Saturday's star attraction, Bret Michaels.
Good Lord. All right. That's strange. That's a different one.
It's unexpected.
No, that's not something I expected to hear today.
That you could go in Southern Illinois, 60 miles from where you live.
Yeah.
25 miles from where we are right now. You could go see Big and Rich on Friday.
And Motley Crue?
Not Bret Michaels.
He didn't bring the rest of
I don't think he's bringing Tommy. And Nikki Sixx still alive?
I don't know. How are they all, any of them still
How are any of them alive? That's exactly right. What else going on today, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, my heaven. This is yesterday. I had to put it in there because it's my favorite day of the year. National Gumbo Day. It falls on October 12th. That's Thursday. So hopefully, if you didn't eat any gumbo on Thursday, by all means, load it up and get her going today. Originating in southern Louisiana in the 1700s, gumbo typically consists of strongly flavored stock with meat or shellfish, a thickener, seasoned vegetables, and the seasoned vegetables may include celery, bell peppers, onions. Also in Cajun, that trio is known as the Holy Trinity. Most people serve their gumbo over rice. I don't know if that one's served over rice there. You see?
I can't tell with it.
Looks like, that's andouille sausage in front, just making sure that wasn't beef of some kind. You can, Choctaw spice is used. African vegetable okra is one of the big, look at this. This is from the Dan Patrick Show, 3 different gumbo recipes made. You're not going wrong with any of those 3.
I can eat 2 of them, I think. Just can't eat the middle one.
You're not eating the middle one?
I can't eat the shrimp.
Huh?
I can't eat the shrimp. I'm allergic to it.
Oh.
But I can eat the sausage, and I can eat. I can't tell what that is over there.
I think that's crab.
Well, I can eat crab then.
Yeah, that looks
Crab
like.
and sausage on that one.
Have you ever had the rib gumbo up in?
Come on.
I'm sorry, that was a stupid
Nesbitt,
question.
absolutely.
Yeah,
every single time I go.
That was the dumbest question.
Yeah,
I've ever
man,
had.
every single time I go.
What's the ladies and gentlemen, we've been doing the show 5 years, and trivia question, what's the dumbest question I've ever asked on the show?
Has this guy eaten rib
Have
gumbo?
you ever
Yes.
eaten rib gumbo?
Yes, I have.
From Nesbitt. Well, that's good. I'm
And
glad.
it's delicious, yes.
It is very, very good. What else is going on today? Well, more too. Friday the 13th is Yorkshire Pudding Day, October 13th. I've had Yorkshire pudding once, maybe twice in my life.
I've never had them.
It's not a dessert. It is basically made from batter and usually served with roast meat and gravy. Cooks in the north of England devised a means of using the fat that dropped into the dripping pans. They created a batter pudding while the meat roasted in the oven. And in 1737, one such cook published the recipe for a dripping pudding. That was the first time they published the recipe. I should have asked that as a question. I feel bad now.
I wouldn't have been able to get it.
Yorkshire pudding. See, what they do is they put the drippings in and make these little things, and then they'll throw little beef sauces and gravy and stuff like that on that. It's not bad. Yeah, It's not bad. What else is going on today, ladies and gentlemen? This is also 248 years ago. Wow. The United States Navy was formed on October 13th, 1775. The U.S. Navy currently is the largest, most powerful Navy in the world, with the highest combined battle fleet tonnage, over 340,000 personnel on active duty, and more than 71,000 in the Naval Reserve. Doesn't say here. When do you think submarines became a large part of the Navy?
A large part?
Yeah, they tested them in the Civil War, but when do you think they finally started to develop them?
1880s.
Actually, a little bit later now, during the 1900s. They didn't have any in the Spanish-American War, but they had them a little bit after that. I got another picture of a big ship. I think that one's in Norfolk. That's a big battleship. I'm guessing that I've been on that dock or near that dock. How many U.S. naval bases are there in the United States? How many in the United States? This number kind of surprised me. I didn't know how many it was.
20.
That's a good guess. How about 40?
40 of them in the United States. Okay.
Does that one in St. Louis count as a Navy station?
I don't know, but I remember down in Florida there was a naval. It wasn't a Navy base, but it was some sort of a small naval yard of some sort. So I don't know what constitutes a base.
Yeah, I don't know. Where's the largest naval base? I just said it.
Norfolk.
Norfolk.
Yeah.
World's largest naval base is in Norfolk, Virginia. So, and it is big.
I've been out to it.
Have you?
Yeah. Joseph was in the Navy, so we went out.
Yeah, I guess. Did you? You think, well, how big can it be? But you stand there at the docks, and all you can see are Navy ships all over the place.
Yeah. And the inside of those ships are not made for human beings our size either.
I see. I've never been in one of those.
6'7", not a proper size, and our girth not fantastic either.
I understand. I understand the doors are not made for us.
No, they're not. No, and that, you know what they're made of? Solid steel. They don't give. So no, it's we're not proper size for the Navy.
Well, I'm not surprised.
I bet David Robinson didn't spend much time on ships.
No, he didn't. They put him when he was at sea. It was on an aircraft carrier, so where he could get out and walk around. So as opposed to a submarine.
Yeah.
And that didn't work. What do you want to see on television tonight? If it's still going, it'll be the Minnesota Twins at the Houston Astros. I believe that'd be Game 5 of that series if it's still going, and that'll be at 7 o'clock tonight. No, of course, no matchups on pitchers yet, but there is some football. No high school football tonight. All our teams are out of town. We'll talk about that here in just a second. But there's some college football. Tulane plays at Memphis. That's at 6 o'clock on ESPN. The Fresno State Bulldogs. They cost me. I had a bad weekend. I think everybody in our group had a bad weekend.
I was really close on a lot of different things, but they went the wrong way.
You'll see. We'll show it later on. I'm red all the way across. Fresno State at Utah State, 7 o'clock, CBS Sports Network, Channel 628. And finally, it's the doubleheader on ESPN. Big game at 9 o'clock tonight. Stanford is at Colorado. I think Dion will be...
Stanford's not very good. But Colorado is, honestly, I don't think they're that great.
Travis Hunter's playing again, though.
But that helps. That helps on both sides of the balls.
Watch a Big Talk to Bruce Dickey. It's Lucas Vaughan's Take the Points edition, back right after this.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Chapman's Furniture has the best prices every day. You can find them open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5 and located at 210, 300, and 306 West Main Street in Salem. Chapman's features a full line of furniture, including Ashley Furniture, bedding by Sealy and Bimco, and the largest selection of rugs in Southern Illinois. They have a huge selection of recliners, including lift and power, and wallpaper and border in stock at closeout prices. Call 618-548-2221 for the best price around.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I forgot to change cameras. How about we go to that camera?
I was watching this one.
Well, see, I didn't turn it on yet. Yeah, it's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Lucas Vaughan is here. This is our weekly Take the Points edition. Lucas, you got a chance this weekend to do something you haven't done in a long time.
Right. Well, number one, go to a high school football game.
That's what
I haven't been to a high school football game in 25 years. I have no idea. Long time.
And what'd you think? It's been a little while.
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously a Fairfield
Went
guy.
last week to Florida.
Yeah, but I'm a Fairfield guy. I hadn't been to Fairfield's football field, the stadium, the way you get into it, the concessions. It was all completely different than I've ever been. It was nice. It was really nice. And I got there for homecoming, so there was a big crowd. So I enjoyed it.
Well, that's good. High school weekends are a lot of fun. They're about to end for a lot of teams, as the three teams that we watch, none of them have yet secured their place into the playoffs. Here's what Salem is looking at. Salem is in the Cahokia, Mississippi, down there, the Mississippi version of the Cahokia Conference. And you see that Salem is 4-3, 2-2. They are playing Freeburg this weekend, who is also 4-3 and 2-2. Here's what Salem's year looks like so far. I was at the Columbia game Friday night. Salem had that in their grasp and almost let it go. They had 27-6 in the fourth quarter and tried their best to let that one go, but able to hold on for a win. And thank goodness they held on, because had they not, the rest of the season games wouldn't really probably matter all that much. They've got 2 games now to win 1. They have a chance to beat Freeburg in Freeburg on Friday this week, or tonight, and if they and then Charleston next Friday in Charleston. So Salem's on the road. That's tough road to hoe. Here's what the midgets look like. They beat Fairfield earlier this season. They have losses to Jerseyville as well as to Breeze Central and to Roxana. If you look at the transitive theory of scoring, everybody's pretty close.
Yeah,
Roxana 57-27, Breeze Central 41-7, a little bit bigger win. But this one ought to be a dandy one over in Freeburg on Friday night. Do you believe in the transitive theory of scoring?
According to my sports betting, no, I better not, because it does not work. It does not work. Just because Team A beat Team B, but this much Team C is not going to be the same thing.
That's exactly.
So it does not work.
I mean, You might believe in that kind of thing, and you might.
It feels like you should.
It feels like you should.
But it does not work.
If you know algebra, X plus Y equals Z, right? Therefore, Z minus X equals Y, right?
Sounds like a cover. Nope.
That sounds like I'm betting on Z.
Yeah. That transitive doesn't work.
Does not always work. So best of luck. And by the way, congratulations to the Wildcats. I think they had they finished third at state in Class 2A girls golf.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Wow.
They pretty sure they finished third to the Mount Carmel Aces.
They're loaded over there.
They had a great first day, and they carried it over to the second day. So congratulations to those girls. Fairfield. Here's Fairfield and Flora still with chances to get in the playoffs in the Black Diamond. Both the Mules and the Wolves have to win out. The Mules this weekend are you can see that they are playing at McLeansboro tonight, and then next Thursday night playing Edwards County in Fairfield. We'll have that game for you. And then you see Flora playing Dupo at Dupo and then at Sesser. Fairfield's got a relatively tough road to ride there, but Flora is extremely difficult.
Yeah, the Sesser one. I hate to say you can chalk it up, but going to Sesser, that's not going to be an easy one. And Dupo on the road's going to be hard.
Well, there's what Sesser's only done on the year.
Yeah,
7-0. They've given up 90 points and scored 300.
Yeah.
So that big game right there is this weekend. Johnston City versus Sesser. That's a gigantic game, and I think that's in Sesser. So the Black Diamond Conference champ probably will be settled out this weekend. But then Johnston City has to play Carmi the last week of the season.
Can you go back a screen? Florida just played McLeansboro, right? Yeah. So they just lost 38-34. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
The thing is there, and I was talking to the folks, some of the folks who went down to the game, they said that Flora kind of didn't play really aggressive, and Hamilton County came out, scored, built a big lead. It was like 38-6 or something like that. Flora came back in the third and fourth quarter, just ran out of time because they were playing well, but they didn't get really aggressive offensively.
So Hamilton come out firing early then.
Hamco came out firing early, and that's what the Mules have to look forward to down in McLeansboro. And that's the other thing when you look at it. Hamilton County also playing for they've got to win one of their last two.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know who their last game is.
Oh, I think I've got Hamilton County on here. Yeah. So they're playing West Frankfort.
Okay.
That would have been their Vienna game.
Okay.
So if they lose to Fairfield, they still have a chance to get into the playoffs in the last week of the season. So it's a big weekend for high school football, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you pick a game to go to and get out and have a good time and cheer on the kids and the cheerleaders and the players. They're all having fun. They're all working hard too. So get out there and have a good time, and we'll be back to tell you more about college football, as some of us not having nearly as good a time.
That was a beating.
I never saw it. I don't know what you're talking about. Back right after this.
Hi, my name is Landon Carter, and I'm a financial consultant at Benjamin F. Edwards in Florida. Whether you're planning to send a loved one to school, preparing for retirement, or passing your wealth to the next generation, we have the knowledge and perspective to implement financial strategies that will help you move smoothly through life's transitions. Here at Edwards, our clients know that we are fully invested in their financial future. To find out more, Cole Duke and I invite you to give us a call at 618-508-8050. Benjamin F. Edwards, member SIPC.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. College football season. Oh my heavens! This is like week 7 coming up this weekend.
I was about to say we're well past the halfway mark.
Yeah, it's you look at most teams will be done in 6 weeks. Mm-hmm. Thanksgiving is 6 weeks from now, and
then you got to wait a month for the football games and all the good stuff to happen.
What do you do? Well, what you do is you just enjoy it while you can.
Yeah.
Enjoy it while you can. What was your big fun game to watch last weekend?
Obviously, it was Oklahoma, Texas. That was the best game of the weekend, I thought.
I watched about the first quarter of it.
Yeah.
You watched the first half.
I watched about the first half of it, and that was back and forth, and it was a good football game. The two good football teams, but Oklahoma came on top on it. So
I think that one goes a long way to show you whenever you hear coaches or announcers or color analysts say. Watch turnovers. Watch out for turnovers. Turnovers are going to tell the deal. That was exactly what happened to Texas, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Oklahoma does have a good defense. Back in the past, Oklahoma had all offense, no defense. They do have a solid defense. They fly around, they hit. They're a good, solid team, and Texas just turned the ball over to them.
And the thing is, these two teams I'm not going to say most likely, but a really good chance.
Yeah.
Isn't the only time they're playing each other.
No, probably not. Is it still the
Arlington?
Is it still the Big 12?
Yeah.
Is that what they're still are right now?
Yeah, this is the Big 12. It's going to stay in the Big 12. The Big 12 now has 14 in it. It's going to have 6. I don't know when. I know when Oklahoma and Texas leave after this season.
And Colorado's coming in.
Colorado comes in, and the Arizona teams come in. They added 4 this year, so they went from 10 to 14. They're going to lose 2 and add, I want to say 4. 3 or 4.
It's hard to keep
Colorado.
track of what it is.
I think it's 4. Yeah, it is 4. It's Colorado, it's Arizona, Arizona State, and Utah.
Okay.
Are joining the Big 12.
So no Pac-10 anymore then. Oh, there is Pac-10 too. So who's in that one? Exactly.
Pac-10, the Pac-12. Actually, it's the Pac-12.
Okay.
And there's a lawsuit now over who owns the name Pac-12.
Jeez.
And that is Washington State and Oregon State have created the lawsuit, sued the Pac-12 to retain the name Pac-12. I don't know what for. They have nobody else with them. But anyway, the Texas game was good last weekend. Illinois laid just as big an egg as possible on Friday night. Speaking of turnovers, what in the world?
Yeah, 20-6. Or excuse me, 20-7. Sorry, didn't mean to.
That's hurtful. They were inside the one. Was it 2 different trips and didn't score, didn't get points either time. That's what gives me hope.
Okay.
I gotta have something.
Yeah.
I got to cling to something. Illinois is going to Maryland this week, playing a team with a really good quarterback.
Yeah, he is good.
and a pretty solid defense, but they played
They played tough against Ohio
close
State.
for 3 quarters against Ohio State.
And then Ohio State woke up.
Before the Buckeyes said, wait a minute,
Yeah.
you're here? You guys are in our conference?
We got this.
And the fourth quarter was ugly. But yeah, tomorrow, Saturday in Maryland, it's going to be a whole different
Tomorrow, Saturday, in the rain in Maryland.
The rain in Maryland.
That's what's going to do it for them.
That's exactly right. This one is screaming the under. Too bad we can't bet on Illinois football in Illinois.
But when you're in Maryland, you could.
Would I do such a thing?
With the under, I would.
The under, yeah, that's my deal. I don't even know what that number is. I don't want to know. How did we do last week?
We didn't do great. It was a rough week for us. One super dog hit. Jamie hit his super dog. Louisville beat Notre Dame.
That was good. I was going to pick that one too, so I think I did win money on that.
Yeah. So we got one super dog out of 4, and then just 2 bets. Me and Jamie both had a bet hit, so ended up going 2 and 6 on the day.
I got to tell you, Lucas, ladies and gentlemen, we talk about all the time when we're on this show. We say, look, we're giving you opinions here, and we keep track. I'll show you the documentation here in just a moment. We do keep track, but we were due.
Yeah, I think the week before in college football we went 7-1. So if we go 7-1 every week,
7-1 to 2 and 6, that's still winning money.
Yeah, still winning money, barely. You give a little bit of it back.
Yeah. I gave everything back. So that happens. As me and Weeze had a bad weekend on the. I had a bad weekend all the way across.
Yeah, yours is red all the way across.
I'm red. Yeah, we'll show that again here in just a moment. Let's talk about better things now.
What do you got?
Baseball season. No, let's tell what we're betting on this weekend to give people some winners. It's time to throw out some winners here, Lucas.
Let's see if anybody's on. See, I always like seeing who's on which games in here because I never know that you're going to see them.
You don't take a look. That's the thing. I don't. I take a look at the end just to make sure that I don't copy anybody for the most part.
Yeah, that's about what I do too. So we'll just start with Weeze. Weeze is always on games that I don't know anything about.
I couldn't believe that nobody picked a game that I picked. But
we probably all went over it, but we left it for you.
Thank you.
Weeze is on Florida International plus 2.5 versus UTEP.
That's Thursday night, right?
Weeze is on Jamie's theory of things right now.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the middle of, we're about, 6 days in now to 7, 8 days into the 50-day straight of football.
Yeah, the day before Thanksgiving that breaks it.
There were Conference USA games on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
There's 2 games on Wednesday night, 2 games on Thursday night.
If you want to bet on football right now, you can bet on football right now.
3 games on Friday night, 50 games on Saturday. Oh, I love it. It's just the best.
If we just had money in our account, it'd be the best.
I would love to have money in my account. My account will have money on Saturday. That's what I'm saying.
All right. We's also on NM. I'm assuming it's New Mexico State University.
Who was this first one?
Florida International plus 2.5 versus UTEP.
Okay.
And then New Mexico State minus 5.5 at Sam Houston. You guys are just Sam Houston bashers. I hope the Sam Houston fans don't watch this show.
This is the Bearcats. Come on, I love the Bearcats.
You guys have bet against them every single
bet against
game.
the Bearcats over and over and over. But I can see why Weeze is doing it. It's a Jerry Kill school. New Mexico State's Jerry Kill.
I'm sure it has nothing to do with Sam Houston State. And his super dog is Temple plus 7 at North Texas, I believe.
Okay, North Texas. Oh, really?
UNT, I assume it's North Texas.
Yeah, that's North Texas. But North Texas is a good team. I'm surprised he would pick against them.
Yeah. Jamie, he's on Houston plus 3 versus West Virginia.
Big 12. See, there's one of your new Big 12 teams.
Yeah, Houston. I'm not even sure what their record is this year. I haven't been keeping track of Houston.
They're probably 3-4 right now, or 3-3.
And then he went over to a big game. He likes the Alabama-Arkansas over 47.
really kind of depends if Arkansas is going to score.
Yeah.
Arkansas has had trouble scoring.
Alabama's offense looked good last week, but I think that quarterback's hit and miss. Then his super dog, he's going with a big boy. He's taking Ball State plus 16.5 versus Toledo.
That's Jamie?
Yeah, so he wants to get back on the bandwagon and winning some of these super dogs, so he's going with the big boy.
The Maction. He's got the Maction going. Go get him, Jamie. Hope you get that one.
All right, I'm on a fun game. One of my favorite games of the weekend, Oregon versus Washington over 67.5.
This is the game to watch this weekend.
I'm looking forward to it.
2 huge games this weekend, and this is one of them.
Yeah.
Let's give me a rundown. Why is Oregon State?
Michael Penix, the QB for Washington, is a fantastic quarterback. He throws the ball. He can move. He's got a great arm. They like to put up big numbers. And then you got Bo Nix. Yes,
you got Bo Nix.
He is still
Auburn.
in college.
He's
somehow.
in his 8th year.
Oh man, he's been around forever, and he leads an explosive Oregon Duck offense. So I really like this football game. It's going to be fun. You know what? There's a lot of times that I could say I'm looking forward to a Pac-12 game, and this is what I am. I'm looking forward to this game.
I just hope it's on national television.
It'll be somewhere, hopefully.
You realize the Illinois-Maryland game is on national TV. It's on NBC, nationally televised. Illinois at Maryland going up against Oregon versus Washington. That might make Illinois-Maryland the least watched game.
ABC.
Illinois-Maryland might be the least watched game in the history of college football.
And, honestly, it probably should
for
be.
national television. It's horrible. But, yeah, you'll see me in the rain waving if you see a camera.
Wearing that jacket?
I am not wearing this jacket. I'd hate for this jacket to get wet. Yeah. It'd probably shrink, and I'd go like that. It'd be just awful. All right, what are your
Wisconsin. I'm going to take Wisconsin minus 9.5 versus Iowa.
Who did you have in the first one, Bo?
I took the over.
You're taking the over.
Because I'm really not sure which game the way this is going to go, but I really think they're both going to score.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wisconsin minus 9.5 versus Iowa. This is more against Iowa than it is anything.
It's 9?
Yeah, 9.5. It's
9.5.
10 points.
Did you see what the over/under is on that?
38. Was that it?
Down to 36.
36.
Yeah, it's down to 36. So they're basically calling for a final score of
36,
23 to 13.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Iowa gets a 13 personally. So it might be a 23-6 or something.
What's your super dog?
I'm taking Georgia Southern plus 5.5, and they're at James Madison. I know James Madison's good, but so is Georgia Southern.
See, I was going to take that one. I appreciate you doing that. I was going to
get that out of the way for you.
Yeah, you took it right away from me. What's my super dog?
Your super dog's Army. Army plus 5 versus Troy.
I ran out of picks.
Yeah, the Army was the one that jumped in there.
Army jumped in. Let's put it this way. I'm putting all my money in my account on Army right now.
No, nothing.
There's nothing. There's money, but it's out in bets. Yeah. I've got no extra,
no free cash floating around.
No free cash. All
right, you got USC plus 2.5 at Notre Dame.
That's my biggest bet.
Yeah.
I love USC at Notre Dame. Notre Dame played like garbage
they did. Got butt kicked by Louisville.
At Louisville, and this is you figure that they were looking ahead to this, but they're just not a good team.
You can't look ahead against a Louisville team like that, though.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
And don't they have a huge game next week or something like that? Notre Dame, we're looking ahead to.
We got Ohio State next week.
Yeah, I can't. Playing Ohio State again. No, I just think I don't think Notre Dame will be able to stop Caleb Williams. Now, granted, I will grant you this: USC's defense ain't going to stop Notre Dame.
They haven't been able to stop anyway. They gave up 43 to Arizona with a backup quarterback.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm going with this is the Caleb Williams show. I'm kind of hoping for the rain to stop Southern or Notre Dame a little bit. What's my other one?
You've got Pitt plus 7.5.
There is the game. Let's see, it's Pitt Louisville.
Yeah. You know why I didn't bet that? I have bet for and against Pitt so many times this year, and I've lost every single one.
I bet it because I got the hook for one thing. I got the half by 7.5 points. Plus,
see Notre Dame next week.
Louisville's just going to have a
little letdown after that big win.
After the big win over Notre Dame, that's the thought. Who knows? I don't know.
It makes sense, but man, I can't get back on them. It's burned me too much.
I can't blame you a bit. We're going to talk NFL right after this. Back after these words on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, "Together, we're going to rebuild." Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Yeah. That's right.
What's the other guys look like?
Yeah, no kidding. Hi, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. Let's talk NFL here with Lucas Vaughan. By the way, if you ever have any questions, get a hold of us. You can get a hold of me here at the studio, Louisville. What is it, 665-3311?
Sure.
Or 665-9970 or whatever.
Comment on our Facebook post or your
follow
YouTube
Facebook,
post.
Twitter. We'll answer you however you try to get a hold of us. No problem. NFL, Lucas. How'd your Bears?
They won.
The Bears won.
They won for the first time in what was it? 16 weeks.
300. It was 340 days.
Yeah, it was a.
It was like
season,
November of last year.
Look good.
Take a little pressure off the coaching staff.
It may free him up a little bit more because
Justin Fields looked really good,
and he's looked good for 2 weeks. And really, the Bears in general have looked good for 2 weeks. Blew a big lead against Denver the week before, but look solid against Washington. So
here's what against the spread teams are the teams doing the best against the spread in the NFL.
49ers
are margin of victory 19 points a game. If they get the lead, boy, they just don't let you back in it, do they?
No, they're a good football team.
Dolphins, they had finally stubbed their toe. Was it last week against the Bills?
Yep.
But that was up in Buffalo. They may not lose again until the Buffalo Bills come down there again. If you look at the Dolphins schedule. Detroit Lions, 4-1. Who they playing this week? Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 3-1. How about this? This is the Baker Mayfield versus Jared Goff for supremacy in the NFC. What do you think of that?
Yes, you were going to say that at the beginning of the year.
You weren't going to say that maybe ever.
Nah.
This is 10 words that never have been put together. And speaking of supremacy, you got the Rams playing pretty good, and the Seahawks.
I'm surprised about the Seahawks on that list.
Yeah, so Seahawks playing pretty well. Here we go against the spread, the worst No real surprise.
Nah,
The
not
Panthers
at
are
all.
winless. The Broncos have one win. The Giants have just one win as well, right? Or did they
Yeah.
sneak two out? They
No,
had
they-
just one. I was kind of surprised to see the Falcons there. Falcons are 2-3 now, and Patriots have just been playing terrible football.
Their last two football games, they benched the starting quarterback. They've been bad football the last 2 weeks.
They benched the starting quarterback both times.
Yeah.
At what point does the 85-year-old owner decide he wants a new coach and fire a legend? Come on, he's got to go.
No, I mean that's not going to happen.
He's got to. It's like the Cowboys. You've got Jerry, Jera. You got Jerry Jones, and there's Steven's going to want to win something sometime. And then you've got Robert Kraft, and he's got what's his son's name, Scooter or something like that.
Scooter Kraft.
It's not. That's not right.
I hope that's not it.
Let's just call him Scooter. You got Scooter's going to want a toy to play with sometime too, right?
At the point that they take over, then they can get rid of Belichick. But you're not going to get rid of Belichick after a couple bad seasons, and when he obviously doesn't have a quarterback right now.
2 games in a row. Bill Belichick in his 400-game career had lost before 2 weeks ago. Had lost by 30 points once.
Twice in a row now.
Now he's lost 3 by 30 points.
It's going to be a bad season for Patriots.
Might be a rough season. How about the over/under? Best over. Look at that. There's your Chicago Bears. How about that?
That makes no sense.
Well, they're scoring a lot.
Well, they score a lot when they try to win, and then when they lose, they give up 50, so the game goes over. So
really? Oh, yeah, same kind of thing with the Broncos.
Come on, they're just a terrible team.
Who, the Bears?
This whole list is terrible
except
football
for the
teams.
Dolphins.
And Lions, 3-2. The rest of them are terrible football teams.
And the Dolphins the Dolphins and Lions are scoring to get the over.
Yeah.
Their defense, I mean,
The other 4 are getting their butt waxed to
and
get the over.
actually, Dolphins gave up 40 last week.
Yeah, they
right?
did.
So, and the Commanders are just not a good team.
No.
Riverboat Ron is.
He'd be the one on the hot seat.
Yeah, he ought to be on the hot seat. How about the under? Ladies and gentlemen, your New Orleans Saints, they have gone under every game this year. And prior to that, they were 10 out of the last 11. They have now, or 9 out of the last 10. Saints have now gone under 14 out of the last 15 games.
Wow.
They can't put the score along.
And
they're playing the Patriots.
Yeah, and I
who are
truly-
also on the best under.
I wouldn't call the Saints a run-heavy football team either. Because
No.
they throw the football, but the
Got a
Raiders
good
run,
defense.
Falcons run, Titans run, Ravens, even with Lamar Jackson, they run more than anything. So
We just talked about the Patriots have nothing.
No, they don't.
They're playing the Saints, and it's like a 42-point over/under.
sounds like an easy under to me.
If you look at the way these things work, again, past results do not promise future performance.
Yeah, they're doing this one. Just take that under. Just take that under.
Titans and Ravens play each other.
Yeah,
That's the other thing. I mean, there are. I don't know. I don't know what to think of the Ravens. I really don't know. I mean. Harbaugh, you think he's a good coach, and then he steps in a big pile of buffalo stuff right there to Miller Rose said, looks like, and then picks up his foot and says, "Hey, look what I stepped in."
Yeah, that game last week.
They should have never lost.
Losing to Pittsburgh, that should never.
Losing to Pittsburgh, a chance to go up. You're up 10-3, a chance to go up at the end of the half, 13-3. And he screws that up, and you've got the best kicker in the world.
True.
I just don't understand the Ravens. All right, we're running out of time. Let's go over what are our wagers here. For
last week, just so we know, we went 2-6 in pro football too. So
do not look at. Well, I can kind of if you're into graphical. Look at all that red in week 6.
Well, week 6 was a rough week for us for sure.
That's a rough week. That's okay. Tell us all about what we do.
All right, Weez is on the Colts plus 4.5. I think he likes Gardner Minshew. They're playing the Jags, so it's a in conference in division game.
Well, the Jags are. I think that's probably because the Jags may not be back in sync yet.
Yeah, because they stayed over there for a couple weeks.
Yeah, they were over in England 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and they're coming. I figured they'd get a bye, but no, they're having to play.
Come on back and play.
Yeah.
And then he's on the Raiders, -3 versus the Pats, and this is, I know, purely a Pats fade because he's not a big. He is a Raiders fan, but he doesn't love the Raiders.
No.
So this is a bet against the Patriots.
Yeah. Well, the Raiders on a short week too. That's the thing. Raiders played Monday night against and won. And won. Yeah, made
Good for
Jordan,
them. Good
made
for them.
Jordan Love look terrible.
At least somebody can. Bears can. Jamie's on KC -10.5 versus the Broncos, another divisional game.
KC doesn't cover. That's
they don't
what I
cover. It's a big
understand.
number, but Broncos are just terrible.
Broncos are just terrible. Do they play? It's in division game.
Yeah, it's a division game. That's just a tough one. And then he's got the Bears +2.5 versus the Vikings.
Two bad teams playing bad.
Two bad
football.
teams, and the Vikings without Justin Jefferson now.
Without their best offensive player, they do still have the quarterback, but boy, oh boy.
Yeah, that's a rough one for him.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I'm on the Titans +4 versus the Ravens. I think it's going to be a slug 'em out, low scoring game that I can see a field goal at the most.
So you've got the Titans.
Yeah, I'm going to take Titans.
I like your thought process of don't pick a winner in this game because it's going to be tight.
Yeah, it's going to be tight. I just don't think one team's not going to blow the other team out. I think it's going to be a close game, so I'm going to take the 4 points.
I switched off. We very seldom do, but we occasionally talk fantasy. I've got Lamar and Tua. This is the first week I'm playing Tua.
That would be smart.
Yeah, I don't like Lamar. It just seemed like he got beat up last night. What else do you have?
And then I'm just gonna go with some easy best football team in football. I'm gonna take the 49ers -6.5 at Cleveland. They're playing great football.
I got 5.5.
Yeah, well, 6.5 is where I was at. If you get 5.5, great. But I just think Cleveland's 49ers are the best team in football right now. And
Cleveland's coming off a bye, but they got no quarterback.
Is Deshaun going to be back?
Nobody knows.
Yeah,
and DTR's hurt.
Yeah.
So you're looking at a third string quarterback. Who was it? AJ. Oh, some guy, I can't remember the quarterback.
It wasn't A.J. McCarron, right?
No, it's not McCarron.
Yeah.
No, it's, I'll remember it.
Yeah. And then, so you've got the 49ers and Browns, and then you've got the Falcons -2.5.
Playing Washington. That's just a bet on bad Washington. Yeah. A bet against Washington. Washington showed last week that they just didn't give a rip sometimes.
Yeah. They got beat 40-20 by the Bears, and so
Now, granted, they've had a week and a half since then to be coached up, but can they be coached up by their coaching staff?
Yeah.
Unless Riverboat Ron gets out of the way and lets Bieniemy do it.
Yeah, they last week Ritter threw for over 300. Kyle Pitts actually showed up to play football. Bijan Robinson's a stud. So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was kind of surprised it was actually only 2.5 points.
Yeah.
Here's what we're doing. If you want to take a picture of the really much better week was above, but hopefully this week is full of green again. And those are our choices as well as the super dogs there in the middle. Georgia Southern versus at James Madison. Wow, that's a good pick. I like that a lot.
So, which means.
Well, yeah, which means it's going to be a tremendous loser.
Absolutely.
Here's we don't have much time talking baseball. This is what the baseball playoffs still look like on Wednesday afternoon, but this can all be changed by the time you see this on Friday morning.
Texans are obviously the hottest team in baseball right now.
Yeah, the Texans are hot. If the Braves win on Wednesday night, that's over. Arizona can knock out L.A. on Wednesday.
After sweeping Milwaukee.
Actually, the Braves and Phillies will go to a game 4, right? Yeah,
they're 2-1.
I thought is it 2-1 or 1-1?
It's 2-1, wasn't it? Oh no, you're right.
It's 1-1.
It's 1-1. You're right.
It's 1-1. Arizona's 2-0.
Houston was up 2-1.
Yeah, Houston is 2-1 over the Twins, and they'll play again on Friday or Thursday, or something like that. I can't remember, but yeah, there's the playoffs. Baseball. Enjoy it, folks. We're running out of time. You get 10 seconds.
Enjoy football.
Enjoy your football, folks, and go Illini.
Go Mules.
Go Mules. Go Wolves. Go Wildcats. We'll see y'all next time.